The following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
Claymont High School, it is time for the East District semifinals in Division III as Garaway gets set to face off against Harrison Central. We'll talk with head coach Terry Rao coming up next here on the pregame show.
Finish Line Auto Body would like to announce that they have moved everything to one location. For your convenience, the former business office has now closed, and they will stay at their main central location at 5619 State Route 83, Millersburg. Remember, if you get into a collision, make your first call to Finish Line Auto Body, where they have experts in collision repair, and they'll even help with up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call at 674-1483.
If you've ever wanted to experience Buckeye Career Center's adult education, now is the time. Part-time courses beginning in March include automotive electrical, editing and Photoshop, and sewing. Don't forget about our adult education open house March 14th from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. Learn more about our 9 full-time programs, career enhancement options, apprenticeships, and the adult diploma program. The $50 application fee will be waived for those who attend. Call 330-339-2288 for more information about the March 14th adult education open house at Buckeye Career Center.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Newark, Orville, and Worcester, or online at humblegrp.com.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
A single-family home located at 7559 Township Road, 105 Millersburg is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $239,000. This property was built in 1920 and has 5 bedrooms and 2 full baths with 2,200 square feet, located in the West Holmes Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Dan Miller at 330-763-4653 or check it out at kaufmanrealty.com.
It's time for Before the Tip, brought to you by Hobron's Insurance in Millersburg.
Are you covered? Hi, this is Larry Hobron from Hobron's Insurance Service in Millersburg and Sugar Creek. We don't believe in selling our customers the cheapest insurance coverage. We believe in selling you the right insurance coverage. At Hobron's Insurance Service, we won't sell you a minimum limits policy when you have a home or business to protect. We'll set you up a policy that offers you complete coverage for the long-term peace of mind. See our full list of services on our website at hobronsinsurance.com or call us at 674-9091 or 1-800-340-3767 for a complete insurance coverage quote.
Jake Sidle here with Garaway head coach Terry Rao. And Coach, Going back to your district championship game, Coshocton able to hold in there for about a half, but then you pull away. What was your big takeaways from that game?
We came out really third quarter, and we came out right away and made some shots and extended the game right then and there. And I thought our kids remained solid on both ends of the floor throughout the second half. Tournament time, it's as much mental as physical. Can you bear down and play defense for 32 minutes? And then can you stay positive and comfortable no matter what happens? Each possession, you cross half court, it's a new possession, and you got to have that mindset.
And, of course, it helps to have that mindset when you have the two guys like the Roden brothers, and you add Drew Mullet into that as well.
Yeah, they both had all three of those guys played some really nice game Friday night, so we're going to need those guys, too, to be on throughout the entire game because we're playing a very good team tonight.
Yep. Harrison Central tonight, what do you know about the Huskies?
Very long, very tall. We're going to see some size that we haven't seen this year, and then they have a 1,000-point scorer who's only a junior, so we're gonna have to contend with them. They score the ball very well inside. They pass the ball well. We're going to see probably a lot of zone. We have to make sure we find the open areas and move well within that. And it's one of those games where we have to make shots the entire game. If not, we're going to really have to bear down.
You mentioned a little bit of a height difference in this one, not something you're used to seeing, but your guys play a hard defense. Is that kind of what you're going to have to try to counter with down low?
I hope so, because we got to slow their inside game down. They have two nice guards that we have to guard well. If we can't guard their three best players, we're going to be in trouble tonight. So that's our focus. Can we shut those three guys down, be solid on everybody else? And really, we got to limit them to one shot. We got to box out and rebound, and then get the ball in transition.
Well, Coach, thanks for your time and good luck tonight.
Well, thanks for being here.
Yeah, stay tuned. More to come on the pregame show here on WKLM.
Before the Tip has been brought to you by Hobron's Insurance in Millersburg.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, offering ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready-mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Millersburg Electric has been serving the area since 1945 with quality sales and service of home appliances. And now, during the President's Day Super Sale, get selected savings throughout the store. Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and as a member of one of the nation's largest appliance buying groups, we offer inventory levels and pricing equal or better than all of those larger stores. With over 250 items on display and thousands available, let our experienced staff show you the latest in kitchen appliances, laundry products, freezers, and more. Visit us on State Route 83 south of Millersburg or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
Trying to decide if now is the right time to stop renting and purchase a home? Ask yourself a few questions. Are you ready to settle down? Can you afford to pay for repairs and maintenance costs? For many people, the decision comes down to what you can afford at the moment. At the Kilbuck Savings Bank, our expert lenders are here to help you make one of the biggest decisions of your life. Everyone has different needs. Our job is to listen to your story and help determine the best way to turn the page on your life's journey. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Denko Marketing of Millersburg has customers in all 50 states, Canada, and South America. Each day, over 300 shipments of garage door parts are shipped to customers everywhere by Denko Marketing. And while Denko Marketing appreciates this wide and varied market in the country and in the world, the thing they appreciate most is where they are located: home. That's why they support various community activities and devote as much attention to here as to there. At Denko Marketing, the most important business at hand is the business of home.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Back at Claymont, getting set up for this one between the Pirates and the Huskies. Jake Sidle with you this evening. I'll be joined by Scott Mellor. Our producer today is Natalie Holbrook, and our videographer is Mark Clark. With Claxon Communications. Always great to be working with them here as we get set for this district semifinal matchup. Garaway coming in at 20-4 on the season, coming off two big wins in their sectional tournament, including one where over Coshocton, where they let Coshocton stay in it for a little bit longer than they probably would have liked, but turned the Jets on in the second half to get a big victory there. So far in the tournament, averaging just over 10 points a game, 10.5 is Drew Mullet. Alexander Roden's averaging 10, and Brady Roden's averaging 9, as they are really the big three of this Garaway Pirates team. And they're going to have to get ready to go against a very tall Harrison Central squad this evening. We'll take another quick timeout and finish telling you about these two teams next here on WKLM.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Having trouble with your farm equipment? Don't spend all your hard-earned money on buying new. Bring your equipment to Fisher Farm Service, located at 5327 Weller Road Northwest in New Philadelphia, and have their qualified technicians take a look at it. The technicians at Fisher Farm Service can fix your equipment and have it working as good as new. Their technicians specialize in tractors, combines, skid loaders, and balers. So the next time your farm equipment is not working to your standard, take it to Fisher Farm Service and get your equipment back to peak performance. Call Fisher Farm Service at 330-364-4449.
Not only does MRV Siding Supply have a new location with a huge showroom, they also have more options to choose from. Choose from their 3 new colors of siding in gray, red, and green, along with new colors in Provia Stone. They are also featuring Diamond Coat maintenance-free Cedar Home Decor Look products with a 30-year warranty. Stop by and see them at their new showroom on County Road 624 in Millersburg, in addition to their locations in Newark and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at MRV Siding Supply.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Do you need help caring for a parent or aging loved one? Check out the assisted living options at Walnut Hills and Walnut Creek. Walnut Hills is a nonprofit, faith-based organization that has been providing excellent care and services to our community for 52 years. Come for a tour to meet our dedicated team members, experience the friendly, calm environment, and witness the outstanding care. To schedule a tour of our assisted living options at Walnut Hills, call 330-893-3200. Be sure to ask about how you can save $1,500 with a move into assisted living before May 1st.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Harrison Central coming into this contest with a record of 14-10. They were 9-5 in the Buckeye 8 Conference for 5th place, as they are coming off wins against Buckeye Trail, a 63-55 thriller against the Warriors in that one. They also beat the Union Local Jets 60-58, so 2 close contests in the first 2 games of this tournament. Before that, they actually fell to Union Local 64-52 in St. Clairsville, 70-65. Meanwhile, Garaway, they're coming off 2 big wins. First against Coshocton, a big 69-36 win. As we said, Coshocton kept it close in that first half, but Garaway able to pull away in the second half. They also beat Barnesville 47-23 in the sectional semifinal. Taking a look at the East District bracket in these district semifinals, Malvern is going to be facing off against Zanesville West Muskingum, and that the winner of that game will face the winner of this game between Harrison Central and Garaway. So we'll bring in Scott Mellor here. Scott, we've seen Garaway play a few times this year. They looked, they got it started a little bit slow in that Barnesville game we saw, but they were able to turn on the Jets in the third quarter, especially thanks to Brady Roden coming off the bench.
Yeah, very complete team, Garaway Pirates this season, and with that senior leadership, I mean, they start 5 seniors that have played together. They made quite a run in the OHSAA tournament last year, ended up losing down in Athens, at Ohio University. But coming into this season, this was the season for all of that experience, all of that skill to come to fruition for the Pirates. And, looking at this Harrison Central team, very athletic. They've got some size and some length to them. And I think that when you look at Garaway and some of the games where they've struggled a little bit this season, a lot of times it has been against extremely athletic teams. That one of their losses to Indian Valley was earlier in the season, and Indian Valley, a team very athletic. And so, again, that might be one of the things that Garaway, albeit coming in at 20-4, they will need to make sure that they're taking care of the ball and they're matching the athleticism of Harrison Central, the Huskies.
Yeah, you mentioned a little bit about that height. They have one player listed as 6'4", but I've been told he actually is in at 6'9", and that's Kavit Arball. He's going to be a big presence tonight in the paint.
Yeah, and just watching him out here on the floor, I mean, he actually has really good moves for a taller player, a typical post player. You always watch their feet, and if they're able to, make the moves in and around the basket, that could be something that could pose some problems for Garaway, because there is no one on the Garaway team that's 6'9", or really above 6'4".
And speaking of players that can really kind of change the way a game goes, you might forget sometimes that Drew Mullett can shoot from the outside for Garaway.
Well, both Drew Mullett and then Logan Yoder, I mean, they're players that, they get start to heat up outside on the arc. I mean, it could get really ugly very quickly for the opponent, and we saw that happen against Highland earlier in the season. And they are one of those teams that they like to shoot the three, and they've got players that can do it.
And both teams bringing a great crowd for this neutral site matchup here at Claymont. Not a lot of tan or orange bleachers left in this one. This is tournament environments. We talk about it during the regular season. It's going to be like a tournament. This one is a tournament game, and it's going to feel like it.
Yeah, and of course, Sugar Creek, Garaway, less than 25 miles away. Harrison Central, a little bit farther away. But both schools are packing the bleachers here at Claymont High School.
And so this is going to be a fun one for this evening. And don't forget, over on our FM side, we also have Highland in their matchup. They're over at Oh, pardon me. I just blanked on. They're down in Cambridge tonight in their district semifinal matchup. We'll try to keep some score updates for you throughout the evening on that one. We'll take another quick timeout, and then we'll come back and get set here on WKLM.
Pictured Engraving is proud to sponsor Garaway athletes and wish them good luck. Make a statement with custom promotional items from Pictured Engraving. Their team of skilled artists will bring your vision to life with high-quality personalization on a wide range of items from apparel and accessories to corporate gifts and more. Whether you're looking to promote your brand or give a thoughtful gift, their team has the experience and the expertise to make it happen. With fast turnaround times and competitive prices, there's no better time to visit Pictured Engraving in Sugar Creek and add a personal touch to your items. See them today and let them help you make your mark.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
Protecting what's most valuable to you doesn't have to break the bank. Hi, this is Brian Hampshire at Hampshire Insurance. We offer complete home, auto, commercial, farm, and life insurance. As an independent insurance agency, we will shop multiple companies to get you a personalized plan that fits you best. Call today to schedule a consultation with one of our experienced agents at Hampshire Insurance. Call 330-852-4087, like us on Facebook, or find us online at hampshireinsurance.com.
Back at Claymont getting set up for this one. I'd like to thank you again for joining us this evening here on YouTube as well as WKLM-FM.com on Stream 2. Our producer tonight is Natalie Holbrook. Our videographer is Mark Clark. Also a shout out to Lydia Brady. Also here tonight, assistant producing is what we'll say she's doing. She'll never know she can't hear me tonight. So always great to work with our guys from Claxon Communications to get these video streams up and going for you, and we are glad we're able to bring them through you through this district semi-final tonight. And we are in for a fun one tonight, folks. The Huskies and the Mustangs here. Two teams, they don't get to see each other a lot, but that could lead to some very interesting matchups.
Yeah, Garaway, again, coming in with that 20-4 record, play in a very tough Indian Valley Conference. Harrison Central, also outstanding season, but especially not once they got into the tournament.
We'll take a timeout and come back with the starting lineups next on WKLM.
Howard Hanna Real Estate Services continues to give you even more options for all your real estate needs. As your local market experts, Howard Hanna has been known as trusted realtors who take special care of your real estate opportunities. Visit them on the web at howardhanna.com or call them at 674-7610. Plus, don't forget about RES Auction Services at res.bid for the latest auctions. Call for consignments at 833-765-3737. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and RES Auction Services on Glen Drive in Millersburg, and visit RES at the Auction Yard on Fry Road in Worcester. They're stronger together and here for you.
Phillips CT GIMD is proud to sponsor this Garaway broadcast. The primary care facility will treat patients of all ages, from pediatrics through geriatrics. Dr. Teague will help manage and diagnose a variety of common illnesses and conditions, covering a broad spectrum of health issues. They're located at 153.5 North Broadway in Sugar Creek in the Sugar Creek Family Medical Center, across from the fire station, and accept most major insurance plans. Call 852-3211 for an appointment. Finish Line Auto Body would like to announce that they have moved everything to one location. For your convenience, the former business office has now closed, and they will stay at their main central location at 5619 State Route 83 Millersburg. Remember, if you get into a collision, make your first call to Finish Line Auto Body, where they have experts in collision repair, and they'll even help with up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call at 674-1483.
The starting lineup is being brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body, located on the north side of Millersburg. If your car is damaged, the best place to get it back in the game is at Finish Line Auto Body. Now here with the starting lineups is Scott Mellor.
Thanks a lot, Jake. For Harrison Central, the visitors on the scoreboard tonight, coached by head coach Aaron Foldy. They come in at 14-10. Starting for the Huskies, number 2, a senior guard, Caden Jarosco. Also at guard, a senior, number 4, Jace Madzai. Number 11, a junior guard, Hayden Cassidy. Also at forward, a sophomore, number 13, Michael Quito. And the big man in the middle, he's 6'9", a senior forward, number 34, Cabot Arbaugh. For the home team on the scoreboard this evening, the Garaway Pirates, they come in at 20-4, and they're coached by head coach Terry Rao. He's in his 7th year for Garaway. Starting for the Garaway Pirates, a 5'10" senior guard, number 20, Drew Mullet. Number 21, a 5'11" senior guard, Logan Yoder. Number 22, a 6'2" senior guard, Alexander Roden. Number 23, a 6'2" senior guard, Brady Roden. And number 25, a center post player, he's also 6'2" and a senior, Jarrett Wallach.
These starting lineups have been brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body. They have experts in collision repair and paint jobs. They'll have your car looking brand new. They can give you up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call at 330-674-1483 as they just finished announcing the Huskies, announcing the Pirates now as the Garaway faithful sit behind us. This is going to be a loud one. Again, Aaron Foldy, the head coach for the Harrison Central Huskies. Terry Rao in his 7th season, the bench boss for the Garaway Pirates. Garaway's going to be in their home whites, trimmed in that light blue and red. They have white Garaway across the front and blue numerals on the front and back, trimmed in red with a Pirates head logo on the side of the shorts. Harrison Central, they are going with their charcoal grays, trimmed in navy blue, maybe not navy, a little bit lighter than navy blue. Harrison Central on the front in white, and white numerals on the front and back, trimmed in dark blue. Garaway attacking left to right over your radio dial. Harrison Central right to left. Thanks again for joining us tonight, as it's going to be Jace Mad Eyes to jump this one for Harrison Central against one of the Rodents. The tip is up and are underway as Mad Eyes wins the tip. They'll give it to Mad Eyes right up top. Now a little contact as Hayden Cassidy dribbles on the right wing side. And now a offensive foul. We're going to get a moving screen quickly. Going to go against Jace Mad Eyes. So that's our first turnover of the game and our first personal foul. Mad's eye, pardon me, folks. We're up top now. Bounce to Mullet. Mullet fakes the three, gets it to Alexander Roden. He tried to get it down low to Jared Wallach. Pass was too high to handle. It'll bounce off his chest and go out of bounds. That'll be the first turnover on the Pirates, so one each way to start this one. Across the timeline now, here is Cassidy. Cassidy, find Mad's eye down in the corner. He'll fake a long three, now gets it down to Arbaugh. Arbaugh, bounce pass, now back up top. Trying to turn around is Jerosco. Yep. Jerosco, he missed it. Offensive rebound brought in by Cassidy, and he'll get 2. Right wing side, Drew Mullet thought about a contested three. Now he'll get it up top to Yoder. Now right wing side, a long three from Mullet off the back iron. Rebound going to be brought in there by Michael Quito. Across the timeline now, driving. Here's Cassidy. He'll pull back, needs some help. In for Mad's eye. He'll get 2. 4-0, and we heard Coach Rao talk about it in the pregame show. They need to be extra tough defensively as we go underneath to Alexander Roden. Now back up top, Brady Roden fakes a three. Drew Mullet, right wing three, off the mark. Rebound brought in by Mad's eye. Mad's eye dribbles across the timeline. He'll reset, now drives in on the right side of the lane. He'll put up a shot, rolls off the rim. Alexander Roden with the board. He'll go cross court. Here's Wallach. Wallach underneath, spin move, throws it up. He's blocked from behind. That shot will go out of bounds. Last touch by the Huskies. As I was saying, we heard Coach Rao talk about it. They have to be on at peak athleticism today with the height of Harrison Central and how they're going to play down low.
Yeah, and the teams that have had the Pirates number this season have been very, very athletic teams.
Right wing side now for Brady Roden. He'll take a dribble, hands it off to Alexander. Almost botched that handoff. He'll move to the right side. Now top of the key. He wants to go underneath, and Yoder streaking to the basket. Gets the first two. Logan Yoder breaks the scoring plane first for the Pirates. It's 4-2, 5:50 to go here, first quarter.
Yeah, Logan Yoder is always a difference maker in most of the games for the Pirates.
Madzai fakes a three, and I'll give it up on the left wing side for Jersko. He'll drive in, lost it, and it's going to go out of bounds off the hand of Arball, and will move the other way. Turnover number 2 on the Huskies. Logan Yoder going to slow this one down a little bit now for the Pirates. He'll come across the timeline. Yoder moves right wing side, bounce pass up top. Now Alexander Roden from Brady Yoden throws up a three, rims out, rebound going to be brought in by Cabot Arball. Will come across the timeline once again with Madzai. Madzai thought about going coast to coast. He'll lose the basketball or get rid of it on the far side. Arball up top now, gets it off the tip. It's going to take it to the bucket, high off the glass, no good. Defensive rebound brought in there by Jarrett Wallach, and he'll be fouled underneath. And they're going to pick up Michael Quito on that one. His first, team's second. As we'll see our first substitution of the ball game. Brady Elliott going to check in now for the Huskies. Across the timeline with Yoder now on the right wing side. Here's Alexander Roden. Roden down in the corner to Brady Roden. Now inside on the right wing. Bounce pass. Alexander Roden with the floater in the lane. He got it. And we are tied at 4. 4:50 to go here, first quarter. Driving on that right wing side, now on the left block, trying to turn around there was Quito. Ball's taken away by Alexander Roden. Roden 2-on-2 to the bucket. He's going to drive it himself up off the glass, give him 2. And that's the first lead of the ball game, thanks to Alexander Roden. 4.5 to go here, first quarter. It's 6-4 Pirates.
Yeah, he ran the floor that time with a purpose.
Up top now, here's Madzai. Jace Madzai moves on that right wing side, gets the screen, driving in. Spin move, will put it up off the glass, no good. And that was Alexander Roden, had the rebound taken away from him. Arball has it. He's going to be fouled on the floor before the shot. Arball just got in there and ripped the ball out of Alexander Roden's hands. He'll end up picking up the foul. So the Huskies inbound down to the right of the bucket. They'll bounce it right in there to Madzai. He'll pick up his dribble, now kicks it out top. And thinking about a three there was Elliott. Arball now up on the left wing. He's going to dribble around, fakes the handoff to Cassidy. And now we're back to Elliott on that left wing. Brady Elliott looking for some help, has a 5 count going, picks up his dribble now as he'll bounce it, and it's going to go out of bounds off the hand there of Logan Yoder as he almost stole that one away. He was arguing for a foul call there. Well, the conclusion of this game will announce our Subway player of the game. They'll receive a complimentary full long fresh value meal from the Subway at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. That's the Subway player of the game. Into Arball as he'll hand this one off to Madzai up top. 3:30 to go here, quarter number 1, 6-4 the lead. And now a foul against Brady Roden on Madzai. His first, team second. So Jace Madzai going to look to inbound this one. He does get his Arball now. Cross court quickly to Quito, and some contact underneath as Quito went up to high point that ball. And here comes Alexander Roden. He accidentally passed it off someone's face. That'll be a turnover. And now Quito, that pass is too far to stretch for him. And his foot will be on the line as he tried to inbound it at the baseline. So that's a turnover each way there. Fifth by Harrison Central, third by Garaway. Troy Miller Agency, with offices in Shreve and Berlin, wish good luck to all the area high school basketball teams. They'll provide you with a quote for your home, auto, and farm insurance. Proudly representing Wayne Insurance Group, Troy Miller Agency, a working team for all your insurance needs. Left wing side will come back up top now with Yoder. He almost walked there, but saved it by dropping the ball right where he was. So they're going to pull out a four-corner set here. They'll reset now. That is Logan Yoder up top, and they are going to pull out that four corners. Now here's Alexander Roden. He'll give it up to Jensen Garber. Garber up top now, 2:50 to go in the first quarter. 6-4 the lead for Garaway. Garber pulling on the right wing side, now pulls back, drives in on the right lane, puts it up off the rim and give him two. Jensen Garber made our ball miss him, and he'll take it straight to the bucket. Timeout called,
It looks like a turnover on Harrison Central.
I think he crossed the baseline.
Yeah, exactly. The official was right on it, called it immediately.
So that's another turnover there.
Sixth for the Huskies.
Yoder going to look to inbound this one. Bounce pass in. Alexander Roden, he had the ball stripped and will go the other way as Madzai takes away the ball. Might have had an opportunity for a foul there, but none coming. Madzai now looking to drive on the left side of the lane, turns around, and he will be fouled underneath before the shot. We'll see who picks this one up. It's going to be Gabe Amicone.
Be his first, third on the Pirates.
Terry Rowell might be okay with that one, just who was going to the bucket and where he was.
Yes.
So now there was a foul on the floor. Now lob it in up top there. Ball is knocked around and it gets into the hands of Mullet. Mullet going to dribble across the timeline. Double team comes to Garber on the right wing. He'll bounce it to Amicone. Gabe Amicone now looks to turn around, kicks it out. Here's Garber. He's fouled, and it will be two shots. They're going to call that one a shooting foul.
Yeah, Jensen Garber comes in, gives a lot of energy to this Pirates team. He's sort of that sixth or seventh player coming off of the bench.
That foul is going to go on Chase Madzai, his second. Garber at the line, shooting two. Puts up the front end, got it. Jensen Garber now, 3 points, looking for four. Gets the ball for his second attempt, Garber. Puts it up. That one tickles the twine. He's got 4 points, and it's a 6-point lead for the Pirates, 10-4. 2 minutes to go here, first quarter. Right wing side, now here's Cassidy. Cassidy almost loses that ball. Now he'll drive onto the left side, kicks it on that left wing side for Elliott. Elliott on the left wing, he'll dribble up, now into the paint. Puts up the floater off the back iron, but somehow gets the bounce. That's back to a 4-point game now, 10-6, 1:45 to go here in the first quarter. Mullet, college range, three off the front iron. Brady Roden with the rebound, though. Brady Roden with the offensive board. He'll give it up. Here's Gabe Amicone on the left wing. Got it. A three for Gabe Amicone is going to bring a timeout. Harrison Central, 13-6. The Pirates lead. We'll take it with them on WKLM.
Having trouble with your farm equipment? Don't spend all your hard-earned money on buying new. Bring your equipment to Fisher Farm Service, located at 5327 Weller Road Northwest in New Philadelphia, and have their qualified technicians take a look at it. The technicians at Fisher Farm Service can fix your equipment and have it working as good as new. Their technicians specialize in tractors, combines, skid loaders, and balers. So the next time your farm equipment is not working to your standard, take it to Fisher Farm Service and get your equipment back to peak performance. Call Fisher Farm Service at 330-364-4449.
Jake Sidle, Scott Mellor with you. It is a 13-6 lead, and Scott, that was a dagger three to cap a little bit of a run there by the Pirates.
Yeah, and it's Pirates went on a 13-2 run after they were down 4-0 early in this first quarter.
Chase Madzai across the timeline. He'll dribble, gets a screen, now tries to kick it, and getting away from trouble there and putting it up for two, or missing it, I should say, there was Cassidy. The rebound brought in by Gabe Amicone. Right wing side, now here's Brady Roden. Roden picks up his dribble. He's double teamed. He'll find Amicone. and we'll reset back up to Garber. Now right wing side, Brady Roden back to Garber up top. Inside, Amicone. Here's Brady Roden for three in the corner. He got it. Brady Roden in the scorebook now, and it's 16-6, a 10-point lead. Under a minute to play here, first quarter. Across the timeline, here's Madzai. Madzai dribbles, gets a screen. That's an illegal screen, not called by our officials, but they will give a foul against Madzai down low. That foul's going to be on the floor, though.
Yeah, number 5, Blaine Raber.
Madzai looking to inbound. He'll lob it in here to Clayton Vermillion. And the ball's going to be taken away. Brady Roden across the timeline. Roden driving in, turns around, kicks it up top to Raber. Now back to Brady Roden. He'll try a left wing three this time. Got it. Brady Roden with 6 points. Now it's a 19-6 ball game. 20 seconds to go. We cross the timeline here with Cassidy. Cassidy underneath, and somehow Keto gets that ball back. He'll be fouled. Gabe Amicone picks up his second. Little hack on the arm on that one. So at the line shooting two here is going to be Michael Keto. We'll see Wallach check back in after this first free throw. And Keto misses the front end. Also going to see Dan Odie as well as Drusko check in. Second attempt is up there, and he will make the second one. So Keto now with a point, under 20 seconds to go. Garaway rolls the ball in, and they won't have the clock start till they get up to midcourt. Across the timeline now, here is Garber. Garber up top, no pressure. 7 seconds now as he'll find Wallach. Wallach now gives it up Mullet. Mullet fakes the right wing three, now goes to Brady Roden. He'll throw up a three on the left wing off the mark. And the rebound going to be brought in. We'll call it a rebound there for Blaine Raber. After one quarter of play, Garaway with a 12-point lead, 19-7. We'll take a timeout and be back on WKLM.
Sutherland Brothers Sand and Gravel Incorporated is proud to be a part of this Garaway broadcast. At Sutherland Brothers, they offer sand, gravel, topsoil, and fill dirt, mason sand, and concrete sand. They are open Monday through Friday from 7 to 5, Saturdays from 7 to noon, and closed on holidays. Call 330-756-2244. That's 330-756-2244. Located on Sunland Road Northwest in Beach City. Sunland Brothers Sand and Gravel Incorporated. Men with true grit.
If you're a motivated individual looking for employment, then Village Motors may have an opportunity for you to start a career. This is Deke Miller letting you know that Village Motors is now hiring technicians with various levels of experience, service advisors, salespeople, and we're also looking for help in our parts department. We offer competitive pay and benefits and a remarkable work environment. Contact Tom Porman at 674-8543 or email him at tporman@villagemotorsinc.com.
Garaway went on a huge run to end that first quarter, and they'll find themselves with a 19-7 lead with 8 minutes on our second quarter clock. Jake Sidle and Scott Mellor with you here at Claymont for this East District semifinal. As Logan Yoder back in on the right wing side. Now he'll give it up to Brady Roden up top. Now Alexander Roden on the left wing. Roden down in the corner. Here's Yoder. Yoder gives it back. Mullet corner three. Got it! Corner three there from Mullet. And Drew Mullet gets his first points of the night. It's a 22-7 lead for the Pirates. Right wing side, they'll hand this one off to Madzai. Madzai drives in, now spin move, throws it up, he'll walk.
Ninth turnover.
First quarter numbers courtesy of Scott Mellor. Pirates shot 38% or 3 of 8 from downtown. Harrison Central did not attempt a three-pointer. 4 of 5 from two-point range were the Pirates. 3 of 8 for 38% were the Huskies. 2 of 2 from the charity stripe from the Pirates, as we'll go back up top here with Yoder. So he'll pull back. 1 of 2 for 50% were the Huskies. Yoder gives it right wing side now to Mullet. Mullet dribbles, will go back to the top of the key, and now far side for Brady Roden. Pirates with 7 rebounds, 5 for the Huskies. 8 turnovers, now 9 by the Huskies and 4 from the Garaway Pirates. Wallet gives it up to Mullet on the left wing side. He'll take a long three. That was
He's feeling it right now.
That was close to NBA range on that one. Let's cross the timeline, 25-7 now, an 18-point lead. Madzai has the ball stripped by Mullet. Mullet with pressure coming from behind. He'll throw it up off the glass. Give him 2. Mullet with the odd man rush picks up the points. That makes it a 20-point lead, 27-7 Pirates. Madzai driving it in himself, puts it up off the glass. Give him 2. 27-9 now. Back to Brady Roden. Now Alexander Roden on the left wing. Come back to Brady. Now Mullet down in the right corner. Mullet gets it back to Brady. Now left wing side. Here's Logan Yoder. He threw it off the face there. It looked like of Cassidy. But we'll go the other way. Driving in Madzai. He's blocked from behind. But the rebound goes right into the hands of Drosko. And he'll get 2. Oh, what a block from behind. But right into the hands for an offensive rebound. 27-11 now. Wallet kicks it left wing side. Logan Yoder for 3 off the mark. But it rims in. Holy cow.
That hit pretty much every part of the rim, but still went down.
You don't see many get in like that. It's 30-11. Here's a pass underneath to Keto. Keto on the right block going up. He'll get 2. And the ball's going to be taken away there. It goes off the hands of Drew Mullet, so it'll stay with the Pirates.
Be the 6th turnover on Garaway.
30-13 now, 5:20 to go. We'll see a substitution come in. Dan Audie going to check in for the Huskies. Audie, bounce pass, gets it into Madzai. Madzai going to take it himself, loses it. Keto finds it. He'll have his shot blocked. Rebound brought in. Here's a 3 on the left wing. That's no good by Cassidy. The rebound was brought in underneath by Odie. Now stretch pass for Logan Yoder. He'll be fouled on the shot attempt. And he'll shoot 2. And it's going to be Hayden Cassidy picking up his first, team's 5th. Correction, team's 4th, as Yoder's first free throw is in. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll announce our Subway player of the game. They'll receive a complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at $9.95 South Washington Street in Millersburg. That's the Subway player of the game. Second attempt here now from Logan Yoder. Throws it up. Got 2. Seven points now for Logan Yoder. So we'll come across the timeline once again. Here's Madzai. Madzai going to hand it off up top to Hayden Cassidy. Now down on the right wing. Here's Fluharty who just checked in. Correction, that's Clayton Vermillion. Ball stolen away again. Brady Roden up off the glass for 2. Looks like he might have wanted to dunk that one, just didn't get enough height. Driving, here's Madzai. Madzai spin move, made contact. Are they going to count the bucket or are they going to call it on the floor? And they are going to call it on the floor, so no bucket.
I don't know. I think the official that was out away from the play might have seen a better angle at it.
On the floor? Yes, on the floor, so no bucket there.
Nothing going for...
That's a few fouls they've had in the paint that they just can't get them called shooting fouls.
Jarrett Wallach on that foul.
So we're in the corner, and Madzai just tried to bait a foul on a three-pointer. He'll drive in, misses the shot, gets his own board, loses the ball, and now it's on the ground trying to pick it up there, and we're going to have a foul.
No, it's
a tie-up. The official outside was calling a foul, but it'll stay here. Jarrett Wallach picked up that foul, and that's just going to go down as a team rebound, I think, for the Huskies.
Yep.
Drew Mullet checks out. Jensen Garber checks in. Madzai going to look to inbound, lobs it up top, and Cassidy has it. Cassidy driving away. Offensive foul. They're going to get another moving screen, and this one's going to go against Clayton Vermillion.
Another turnover. on the Huskies.
His first, team's fifth.
And 12 turnovers for Harrison Central.
34-13, 31-point game. That pass is taken away. Now we'll go the other way. Clayton Vermillion going up. He bobbles it. It's going to go out of bounds. And they're going to say it was last touched underneath there by either Yoder or Garber. But he just lost that ball in transition to go up out of bounds.
Yeah, they've been not getting any easy fouls.
They'll throw it in well up top there. And now once again it's Hayden Cassidy. 4:12 to go here, quarter number 2. Garaway leading 34-13. Here's a three coming, and that's made by Hayden Cassidy. He's got 5. Across the timeline now, here's Logan Yoder. He'll give it up to Jensen Garber. Now Brady Roden. Now Alexander Roden inside. Now here's Wallach. Wallach on the right block. Triple team for a moment. Quadruple teamed even. Kicks it down in the corner. Now we'll reset up top. Alexander Roden driving in. Throws up the awkward shot. He'll miss it. Rebound brought in by Hayden Cassidy. Cassidy looking to go coast to coast. Puts up the floater in the lane. And is he going to be fouled? They're going to call that a block. I don't know about that. I thought he might have come in out of control. But count the bucket and a chance for 3 the old-fashioned way for Hayden Cassidy.
Yeah, I think the Harrison Central coaching staff and crowd might have gone crazy if that had been called a...
So Cassidy had the line to shoot 1 here. He got the bucket. Trying to make it a 34-19 game. Puts it up. He'll get it. Substitution to come in. It's going to be Nick Fluharty for the first time this evening. Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home building and woodworking needs, offering next-day area local delivery. So we have some words between 2 of the players. Place your local delivery order online at keim.express. And I think Brady Roden might have just gotten a technical warning on that. I'm not 100% sure who our official was talking to or why, but I think it was between him and Fluharty underneath. We're up top here on the left wing side. Here's Alexander Roden. Across the court now, here's Blaine Raber. He'll put up a contested 3. Nothing but net. Garaway can't miss from down low right now. Or out top, I should say. Driving in now, here's... Well, he passed it there. It was Bad's eye, and now we'll reset. Harrison driving in. Now he'll be fouled. Hayden Cassidy driving in for Harrison. I mean, who's this foul going to go
Call that on number 22, Alexander Roden.
That's
going to be his second.
His second, team's 8th. So at the line, shooting. Are they going to? Is this a shooting foul? Yes, it is. So he will shoot 2. 37-19, the lead here. First attempt is up and in there for Hayden Cassidy. Garaway, I think, a big lead here, 17-point lead. But I'm sure they'd like to stretch that out a little bit here. Of course, you have the 35-point lead running clock in the second half.
Right.
Hayden Cassidy puts up the second one. He'll get 2. Hayden Cassidy, 10 points now for the Harrison Central Huskies. 3 minutes to go here, quarter number 2, 37-21 the lead. Yoder has it on the near side. He'll bounce it to Garber. Now Blaine Raber on the left wing side. Down on the corner, a block for Wallach. He'll have the ball taken away, gets it back, and kicks it out on that left wing side for Blaine Raber. And his pass taken away. He was trying to get it through a crowd. Mad's Eye has it as he'll do some fancy dribbling, drives in, now gives it up underneath. And an offensive foul. Is that going to wipe that bucket off? Let's see here. Yeah, that will wipe the bucket out there. 37-21. As that's the 3rd foul on Mad's Eye. And he's going to go to the bench for, I think, the first time tonight, Scott. So Roden going to inbound this one to Yoder. And look, Yoder going to bring it across the timeline. Left wing side for Garber. Garber back up top to Yoder as the Pirates slow it down. Back to Garber. Garber back up top to Yoder. Yoder back to Garber on the far side. Trying to take some time off this clock. Garber back to Yoder up near midcourt. Garber comes near side. Here's Alexander Roden. Roden to a cutting Garber, driving in, putting it up for Yoder, actually. That one's missed. Rebound going to be brought in underneath by Cabot Arbaugh. 2 minutes to play, 37-21, the Pirates lead. Bounce pass down on that left wing side to Jersko. Jersko almost traveled there, and he'll give it back out top to Arbaugh. Let's reset and drive on that left wing side. Almost taking that shot's Cassidy. He'll find Arbaugh again. Arbaugh driving in, almost pushed off there. He'll miss the shot, and now a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Arbaugh underneath. And we'll see who they called that one on. They called it on, actually, Michael Keto picking up his second, team seventh, and we'll go to the other side and shoot 1-1. So a team rebound for the Pirates there. With 1.5 to go in the second quarter. They lead 37-21. At the line is Garber shooting the 1-1. Jensen Garber with the ball. Front end is up. Oh, that rimmed around, almost came down, and gravity got the better of that one. 5 points now for Garber. Gets the ball for his second attempt. Puts it up. And he is 2 for 2 on that trip. 39-21 now the lead for the Pirates. 1.5 to go here, second quarter. We'll cross the timeline, now go on to that left wing side for Arbaugh. Arbaugh up top. Trying to hand it off. Defense is all over Cassidy there. They will get it to Grosko. Now the ball loose underneath, and Drew Mullett takes it away. Mullett underneath. Logan Yoder on the stretch pass for 2. 41-21, back to a 20-point lead for the Pirates. Across the timeline once again with Cassidy. Cassidy now looking to pass it. Has a 5 count going. He'll get it up. Drosko up top. Drosko going to hand this one off to Cassidy. And now looking to drive here is Vermillion. Kicks it out. Now Drosko. He'll take a free throw line jumper off the mark. Rebound brought in by Garber. He'll pass it out to Alexander Roden. Roden gives it up. Logan Yoder thought about a 3. Now resets on the right wing. Back to Roden. Under a minute to play. Under 40 seconds to play. And we're going to go into the four corners here. Take some time off the clock. 41-21, a 20-point lead. Garber has it up top. The play comes in from Coach Round. Yoder. 20 seconds left on the clock. Jab steps, now 15 seconds on the clock. Yoder gives it up to Mullett. 8 seconds, Mullett to Roden. Alexander Roden back to Mullett. Long 3 off the, just rims out there. Offensive rebound, put back by Roden at the buzzer, no good. And you can give that last rebound there to Blaine Raber. After 2 quarters of play, Garaway with a 20-point lead over Harrison Central. 41-21. We'll be back with the halftime numbers next here on WKLM.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Whether you're looking for tile, hardwood, carpet, or luxury vinyl, Elite Flooring and Tile has a broad selection. Elite Flooring and Tile is a full-service flooring store with over 1 million square feet of flooring in stock and ready to have installed. Be sure to mention the promo code BUYLOCAL and save. Hours are Monday 6 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 6 to 5, and Saturday 8 to noon. Elite Flooring and Tile is conveniently located 1 mile east of Walnut Creek on State Route 39.
If you think it might be time to get a basement overhaul, then there is only one place to call to get the job you want done right. Superior Basement is family-owned and operated, and their goal is to provide the best service and information in the business. With experts in waterproofing and sump pumps, you will find comfort in knowing they will get the job done with the best customer service. Call Superior Basement and get a free, no-obligation estimate on your basement today. Contact Superior Basement, your local family-owned and operated waterproofing company, at 330-852-3230 and make your basement dreams a reality.
Hi, this is Ryan Torrance with Safe and Sound Security. Are you considering security for your home or business? Do you need to upgrade to today's technology? If you have a smartphone, your system can be controlled from the palm of your hand. View your business cameras the same way. Give us a call toll-free at 888-317-SAFE or visit our website, safe, the letter N, soundsecurity.net. Again, 888-317-7233 or safe, the letter N, soundsecurity.net. Proudly serving Holmes County since 1998.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
At Pomerane Hospital, they're committed to providing heart and stroke care that aligns with the latest research-based treatment guidelines. Studies show patients can recover better when these guidelines are consistently followed. They're proud to be recognized by the American Heart Association for their achievement in the Mission Lifeline STEMI Referring Center Gold Plus Quality Program. Another way Pomerane Hospital is working to improve health care for you and your family.
Back at Claymont, it's a 20-point lead for the Garaway Pirates, 41-21. Jake Sidle and Scott Mellor with you. We'll go through these first half numbers here. It was 19-7 after the first quarter. Garaway went on a huge lead after trailing 4-0. They would go on a 19-3 lead if the first quarter. They'd outscore Harrison Central 22-14 in the second frame to take this 41-21 lead. Leading the way for the Harrison Central Huskies, Hayden Cassidy. He has 10 points. 4 points from Jace Manzai. He also has 3 fouls now. 3 points from Michael Keto and 2 points each from Brady Elliott and Caden Drosko. For the Pirates, they are led by Logan Yoder. He's got 9 points, 8 each from Drew Mullet and Brady Roden, both of whom seem like they could not miss from deep in this first half of play. As Brady Roden 2 of 3 from downtown, Drew Mullet only 2 of 6, but he's had a lot just kind of rim out there. Brady Roden also with 2 rebounds so far in this one. After that, Jason Garber added 6 points, 4 of them coming from the charity stripe, and 4 points coming from Alex Roden, and 3 each from Blaine Raber and Gabe Amicone. Now with those first half team numbers, here's Scott Mellor.
Thanks a lot, Jake. Yeah, with Garaway pulling out to that 41-21 lead here at the halftime break. From beyond the arc, 3-point land, Garaway 7 of 14 for 50%, while Harrison Central just shot 1 3-pointer, hit 1 3-pointer. They are 100% from beyond the arc. In 2-point field goal shooting, Harrison Central, they were 7 of 17 for 41%, and Garaway a blazing 7 of 10 for 70% from inside the arc, and a lot of those shots coming in the paint on breakaway layups. From the free throw line, Garaway 6 of 6 for 100%, while Harrison Central also shot the ball well from the charity stripe. They were 4 of 5 for 80%. Garaway out-rebounded Harrison Central 12-11 in the first half, and a part of the story of this first half were the turnovers. Harrison Central 13 turnovers in the first 2 quarters of action, while Garaway came away in the first half with 8 turnovers.
Out-of-town scoreboard in the other East District semifinal over at Indian Valley High School. Malvern leading West Muskingum 34-24 at the half in that one. The winner of this game goes on to play the winner of that game. Meanwhile, down at Cambridge, it is Caldwell leading Highland 26-21 at the break there. Some other good area games going on right now. Scott, talk about this game. It seemed like right off the bat, the height and the athleticism from Harrison Central might pose a problem for Garaway, but then Drew Mullet and Brady Roden took over the show.
Yeah, and also Logan Yoder stepped in, and he's such a cool customer out there on the court, and between Brady Roden, Drew Mullet shooting some great minutes and some great points from Jensen Garber. I mean, he in many respects was the player coming in off the bench for the Pirates that kind of kept them charged up and moving forward. And again, I was surprised. I mean, we had a couple somewhat questionable calls, but that's probably the most illegal screens and or player control fouls that I've seen in a first half, or maybe in a quarter or a half of action this entire season. So the officials were calling them pretty tight and it just so happened that it was Harrison Central that had the most of those personal fouls. And maybe sometimes that athleticism, or being maybe a little bit bigger team, those players of Garaway can kind of get in under, and if you're going to contest every shot, a lot of times if you're willing to take that charge and you're willing to have a bigger guy, you'll come bearing down on you. It'll be to your advantage. So the Pirates, had a pretty good situation. I think there were really only a couple players from Garaway. Alexander Roden has 2 fouls, as does Gabe Amicone. But I do believe, based on what I've seen this season and so far tonight, that Garaway may be just a little bit deeper in terms of their bench and players that can come in and can continue to light it up. So they're not too far down.
Once again, 41-21 the lead for the Pirates here at halftime. We'll step aside. Third quarter action comes your way next here on WKLM.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
A single-family home located at 2603 Domet Drive, Unit 1391, Millersburg, is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions. With an asking price of $250,000, this property was built in 1987 and has 3 bedrooms and 2 full baths with 1,508 square feet, located in the Lake Buckhorn subdivision, West Holmes Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Dan Miller at 330-763-4653 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com.
8 minutes on our third quarter clock. Jake Sidle and Scott Mellor with you. Our producer tonight, Natalie Holbrook. Our camera operator, Mark Clark. We got the dream team working with us tonight. Lydia Brady's over there too. I don't know what she's doing, but she seems to be having a good time. She can't hear me tonight, so she can't yell at me. Always great to work with you two. Anyway, Scott, we have a 20-point lead here for Garaway. What do they have to do to hold on to that?
Well, I think if they are patient and continue to, look for open baskets, they really don't have to do a whole lot. They don't have to encroach in the paint too much, knowing that you're talking about a team that's a little bit bigger, a little bit taller. But, I think Garaway, as long as they take care of the ball, and keep up this energy, and of course this crowd's going to keep them in that high end of their energy.
This might be the best crowd I have seen all season long. 41-21, Garaway ball. Alexander Roden has it on that left wing side. He'll dribble back up top. Now goes right wing side to Logan Yoder. Yoder pulling back, fakes the three, gives it up Wallach. Jarrett Wallach moves right side. He'll give it up to Drew Mullet. Mullet out top, needs to reset. Drew Mullet to reset. He'll move up top as Coach Terry Rao changes up the play a little bit. 7.5 to go now here in the third quarter. As it's back to Wallach up top. Wallach bounce pass, and that pass taken away there. A handful of jersey, though. That looks like that might have been a hold on the football field, but none coming. It's just a turnover. Driving in there is going to be Madzai. He'll turn around, misses the shot. Rebounds loose on the floor, and finally one of the Rodents falls on it, and we're going to get a timeout called by Garaway. We'll take it with them. We'll be back on WKLM.
Mellor Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Mellor Paving at 330-279-9000. Mellor Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
7:04 to go here, third quarter. It's 41-21, a 20-point lead for the Garaway Pirates. Jake Sidle and Scott Mellor with you. Let's call that timeout to maintain possession underneath there. That's a good heads-up call there by Terry Rao. Full court press is on from Harrison Central. As Brady Roden has it on the far side, he'll get it back to Alexander Roden. Roden back on the near side to Yoder, and Yoder crosses the timeline. Yoder bounce pass into Wallach. Wallach spin moves in the lane, trying to get rid of it, kicks it out. Drew Mullet with a college range three, got it. His third triple of the evening. He's got 11 points to lead all scorers. Across the timeline now with Cassidy. He'll give it up to Jace Madzai. They're going to slow it down here as he stands on the near side, and he'll dribble towards the middle of the court. Madzai gives it up on that left wing side now for Cabot Arball. Arball. Bounce pass, now back to Arball. He'll hand this one off once again to Cassidy. Cassidy now trying to get it down underneath to Keto. Will reset back up top. Now back to Keto. Now Arball. Arball. Gonna hand it off, and Cassidy drives in, takes a long two. Shot is missed. Rebound picked up by Logan Yoder as he was coming up off the ground. He'll wait for reinforcements and reset. Left wing side, Drew Mullet now. Mullet dribbles, top of the key. Wants to give it up, picks up his dribble, finds Logan Yoder for three, off the mark. Mullet with the offensive board, and put back is up, no good, but a foul. He'll shoot two. And who's that on? Drosko.
Yeah, Garaway doing a good job of passing the ball around the perimeter, making sure that everything is.
So Mullet puts his first one up and gets it. Get total service for your jewelry at the jewelry store with a free cleaning and inspection, and all the repairs are done right in their showroom at the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in historic downtown Millersburg. Second attempt is up and in there for Drew Mullet, and he'll...
8 of 8 are the Pirates from the free throw line.
Mullet's now got 13 left side, and that's going to be a foul against Wallach. He kind of came out of control there. He knew it too, as he gave Madzai a little bit of a, I guess that'd be coming off your blocks. So look to reset. They'll get it into Cassidy underneath. Now Arball power dribbles, puts it up. Shot was blocked, and rebound going to go right to Madzai. Madzai throws it up with a pressure in his face, but he gets it to fall. 6 points now for Jason Madzai, as he will absolutely truck Brady Alexander Roden underneath the bucket. No foul called. I'm not sure how you don't call that. That's something you see down at Nationwide Arena, is driving in there. Yoder misses the layup and will go the other way. Rebound was brought in by Hayden Cassidy. Cassidy gives it up to Madzai. Madzai gets rid of it underneath him, putting it up and missing the shot was Keto. Rebound brought in by Brady Roden, but turn it over. Here's Cassidy for three. Shot is missed there. Rebound brought in by Drew Mullet right at the baseline. And he'll dribble this one up and across the timeline. 46-23, the lead for Garaway here. 4:46 to go, third quarter. Wallach with the ball, looking to get rid of it. He finds Alexander Roden in the corner. Roden, nothing but net. Alexander Roden. 49-23 now. Three-pointer, and here's a long three coming, and that was made. That's going to be Cassidy picking that one up, I believe. Nope, correction. Brady Elliott with three. Across the timeline now, left wing side, Yoder, now Wallach. Wallach in the paint, turns around, throws it up off the glass, can't get it to fall. Madzai with the board. Madzai crosses the timeline, 4 minutes gone here in the third quarter as Madzai drives left side, makes some contact, picked up his dribble. Now he'll give it up to Brady Elliott up top. Elliott now down in the corner. Here's Arball. Arball with some help, dribbles back up top, and he'll give it back to Brady Elliott. Elliott gets a screen from Arball. He'll put up another three. That one's missed. And they're going to get a foul on Keto going over the back. Harrison Central fans can't believe it. That's going to be a team rebound for the Pirates as Keto pushed off to get up there, is what the officials call. And I believe we might have just gotten, the official just pointed at Foldy, and I think he might have given him a bit of a warning there. 49-26, 3:45 to go. We'll cross the timeline with Jensen Garber. Garber dribbles away and now gives it up to Alexander Roden up top. Underneath for Amicone. Amicone's shot blocked there by Madzai. Rebound brought in by Arball. Madzai drives in, up. He'll miss the shot. Alexander Roden with the rebound. Across the timeline now driving in. Here's Raber. Raber puts up the shot. No good, but a foul. He'll shoot two. So that's going to be Arball picking up his first and the team's third. At the line, shooting two, going to be Blaine Raber. First attempt is up, back iron, no good. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll announce our Subway Player of the Game. They'll receive a complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at 995 South Washington Street. That's the Subway Player of the Game. Second attempt for Blaine Raber now. Puts it up, and he'll get that one. He's got 4 points tonight. 3:22 to go here, third quarter. Madzai across the timeline. Madzai crosses the timeline, moves right wing side. Underneath, he found Vermillion. Vermillion made a move right to the bucket, and that's a good one there. And it's 50-28 now. Still a 22-point lead for the Pirates. We'll cross the timeline with Alexander Roden. Roden into the corner now. Here's Yoder. Logan Yoder dribbles out of it, dribbles in. Now trying to find Wallach underneath. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pirates. The Harrison Central fans making their displeasure heard. As now Garaway set the ball on the ground. Wallach going to toss it all the way up top to Garber, and we will set up here. Try to take some time off the clock. Garber driving in, now pulls back. He'll give it up to Roden. Alexander Roden driving in to the bucket, puts it up off the glass. Give him two. Alexander Roden drives in through the contact. Here's Madzai on the right wing. Working against Wallach, turns around, kicks it up top. Here's Elliott. Elliott driving in, and a foul going to go against Alexander Roden on the floor. Oh, no, they're going to pick up Blaine Raber with that one, I guess. His second. 52-28, this one's lobbed in. And now underneath, putting it up, missing his shot, and having the ball stripped out of his hands there was Clayton Vermillion. Going the other way, now here's Gabe Amicone. He'll have the ball knocked out of his hands. It'll stay with the Pirates. Clayton Vermillion missed that shot on the other end. .2:10 to go now, third quarter. Pirates looking to inbound with Raber. Raber tosses it up top, and grabbing it there is going to be Roden. Alexander Roden, 2 minutes to go, working against Madzai. Madzai going to give it up on the near side now. As Garber has the ball taken away, he wanted a foul call, and Madzai will take it to the bucket himself for 2 off the steal. Will come across the timeline now. Here's Wallach. Wallach double teamed by Madzai. Bounce pass, and he'll find Alexander Roden. Roden up top. Wants to drive around. Now pulls back. Ball was kicked off of a Harrison Central player's foot. Will roll out of bounds and will reset. Drew Mullet going to check in. It's the official second time tonight the clasp has come undone on the back of his whistle. Almost drops it off there. Arbaugh going to check out now for Harrison Central as Brady Roden gets it back after his inbounds pass. He's going to take it off that glass. Brady Roden, have yourself a night. 12 points now. He drives in, or driving in was going to be Cassidy there. He'll be fouled, and he'll go to the line and shoot a pair. That foul going to go against Jensen Garber. His second, team's third. First attempt is up and in there for Hayden Cassidy. His first points of the quarter. He leads the way with 11 points for the Huskies. Caldwell leading Highland 37-36 as they finish the third quarter at down at down below. Second attempt was made there, so another 2-for-2 trip for Hayden Cassidy. That Highland game being played down in Cambridge. Bounce pass, Drew Mullet taking it to the hoop. He'll have the shot blocked out of bounds, last touched by the Huskies. 1:06 to go here in the third quarter. 54-32 the lead for Garaway. Brady Roden directing traffic, finds Raber on the far side. Now underneath him, the pass knocked out of bounds again by Madzai. Brady Roden again looks to inbound. So he finds Logan Yoder inside, and again Madzai just going to knock that pass away. Brady Roden again looks to inbound. Gets it in that time, putting it up is Gabe Amicone. He'll miss the shot, but he's fouled. He'll go shoot 2. Clayton Vermillion picks up his second, team's fourth. So at the line shooting 2, Gabe Amicone, and he'll miss the front end. Well, Scott, it looks like Harrison Central starting to get a bit frustrated down there.
Yeah, and I think, Garaway, as long as they maintain their composure, I think we're going to continue to see Harrison Central, having to really struggle to fight back here.
Amicone gets the second free throw. We're under a minute to play. And he's having to go out and get that ball was Clayton Vermillion. Now Madzai driving on that left side. He wants to drive in. Runs into some contact on the block. Now throws it up. He'll be fouled. He'll shoot 2. They're going to say it was Brady Roden came down on top of him. It's Roden's second, team's fourth. So Madzai at the line, puts the front end up, back iron, no good. Gets the ball for his second attempt. Puts it up. He'll miss them both. Rebound is going to be saved. And then will eventually go out of bounds. Which way does it go? It's going to go to Garaway. They're going to say that went off Dan Odie. Now the official is going to talk this one over, and they will change which way it goes. I don't know why the official down low gave the official up top the call on that one to begin with. He's the one that changes the call, so it'll stay with the Huskies. Madzai just lobs that one way up top. Jarosko had to go and get it. Now here is Cassidy. Now left wing side once again for Dan Odie. Odie driving in. Now kicks it back up top. Madzai, that ball was too high for him to get a good shot. He'll drive in now. Madzai throws it up, misses the shot. Rebound loose. Who's the foul going to go on? Going to go against Harrison Central. And is that going to go against Madzai? It is. That's his fourth. I said they started to look frustrated. Now Madzai playing on 4 personal fouls, and they don't get a sub in time, so he's going to be in there for the last 20 seconds here. Brady Roden crossing the timeline. Now underneath, here's Gabe Amicone. He's fouled underneath. Let's see who they give this one to. It's going to go to Drosko, his second, team 6th. So going to the line to shoot 2, going to be Gabe Amicone. Spent a lot of time at the free throw line here in the last 2 minutes of this half.
Yeah, when you have a big lead like this, that's pretty much all you can hope to do. I think for Harrison Central, they're hoping that those Pirates will go to the line. If they miss their shot or free throw shots, then it's, the clock is stopped.
Amicone going to miss the front end on that one. The substitute comes in for Brady Elliott. The substitute coming in is Brady Elliott, I should say. A little surprised they're keeping Madzai out there with 4 fouls.
It's number 33, Jackson Riefenschneider for Garaway coming into the game.
Second attempt is up. That one's missed. Rebound brought in by Brady Elliott for the Huskies. 10 seconds to go now. Blaine Raber going to get called for the foul in the backcourt. Playing a little too aggressive trying to take that ball away. His third, team's 5th. So Hayden Cassidy bounces it in. Ball was left by itself for Madzai there. Madzai somehow doesn't lose that basketball. 4 seconds left, kicks it out for Cassidy. Cassidy takes contact from behind. He'll miss the shot with 1.4 seconds left. And they called it on the floor, I believe. That's going to be the team's 6th personal.
It'll be on Logan Yoder, looks like.
His first, so 1.4 seconds left. Is Madzai going to look to inbound it down to the left? Madzai lobs it in. Underneath, ball is tipped up, and Gabe Amicone will make sure that one ends the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, Garaway with a 55-32 lead will step aside and be back with 4th quarter action next on WKLM.
The Mass Trucking Maintenance Team is growing and looking for experienced trailer and truck mechanics at both locations, Millersburg and Massillon. The pay range is between $24 and $32 per hour depending on skill level and weekend availability. To learn more, contact Tom at 330-674-8913 or apply online at masscareers.com. Join Mass Trucking Maintenance Team today.
The President's Day Super Sale is underway at Millersburg Electric. Get savings throughout the store, including the top-rated Electrolux Frontload washer and dryer with perfect steam option at just $999 each. Or get a 27 cubic foot GE Fridge Store refrigerator for just $1,599. Finally, get your choice of a 20 cubic Frigidaire upright or chest freezer at just $899. Qualified customers get no interest and no down payments until February 2024 during the President's Day Super Sale at Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 South in Millersburg or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
55-32, 8 minutes left in this one. Madzai going to inbound it right in front of us for Harrison Central as he gets this one into Hayden Cassidy. Jake Sidle and Scott Mellor with you on this one. Go down on the left wing side there. Brady Elliott, he'll take a 3. He rims it through. Brady Elliott, his second triple of the night. And it's a 20-point ball game, 55-35. We'll cross the timeline now with Logan Yoder as Garaway showing the 4 corners offense here. Trying to take as much time off this clock as possible with a 20-point lead. Logan Yoder, cross court to Garber. Garber dribbles away, drives in. He's going to take it to the bucket, up off the glass, misses the shot. Arball with the board. 7:20 to go now here in the fourth quarter. Driving and pulling back now Cassidy. Cassidy going to give this one up to Brady Elliott. Elliott driving in, pulls back now right wing side for Keto. Now back to Elliott. Elliott drives in, he'll give it up to Arball. Arball drives in, he's at the free throw line. Bounce pass is taken away there by Logan Yoder. 15th turnover by the Huskies as Yoder crosses the timeline. And we'll go on to that left wing side now with Alexander Roden. Roden driving in, looks to kick it out up top to Yoder. Yoder back to Roden as they'll reset in the four corners. Not the four corners, but still trying to spread the floor a little bit here. Double team. Here's Alexander Roden up top, driving in. Now kicks it out left wing side. Gabe Amicone for three off the mark. Rebound going to be brought in by Madzai. 6.5 to go, 55-35. Madzai bounce pass for Arball. He can't handle it. He hit the ball on the baseline, and that's going to be turnover number 16 on Harrison Central.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Gabe Amicone taking that three-pointer is necessarily what Coach Terry Rao wants at this point in time, but they do have that 20-point lead.
Logan Yoder dribbles in. Now he'll reset it up to Garber. Garber back to Yoder on the left wing, back to Garber. Garber on the near side. 5 count going now, and he'll drive in, gets rid of it to Wallach. Tried to get it to Wallach. Ball's tipped out of bounds, and we'll reset underneath the bucket here with 6:08 to go in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass comes back up top to Wallach from Yoder. As Yoder dribbles around, now goes down to Garber. Or correction, that was Gabe Amicone. Now Garber has it up top. Garber dribbles and he gets away from the double team. Now Yoder has it. He's double teamed, trying to get rid of it. And he'll find Roden. Ball's knocked free. That'll be a turnover. Here's Madzai with it. Madzai was triple teamed for a moment. He'll come across the timeline, kicks it to Elliott. Elliott, a right wing three. He'll drain it. Brady Elliott, the hot hand now. He's got 11. So inbounded in the backcourt, full court press. Elliott working against Roden, and will come across with Garber. Garber going to be fouled from behind by Elliott. He'll pick up his first. And we'll go to the line and shoot the 1-and-1. Update from Indian Valley. Malvern leading West Muskingum 47-38 at the end of the third quarter. So the first attempt is up and in there by Jensen Garber. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll announce our Subway player of the game. They'll receive a complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. That's the Subway player of the game. Second attempt is up. That one will rim through.
6 for 6
Jensen,
from the free throw line.
Jensen Garber has most of his points from the charity stripe tonight. Madzai has it on that left wing side. He'll dribble around now, trying to get it to Arball. Arball turning around against Amicone. Amicone with the block. Arball gets the offensive board. He'll miss it, and then Amicone with the defensive board. What a big defensive sequence there for Gabe Amicone. Wallach has it. He'll reset back up to Garber. 4:57 to go in this one. Up top now, Yoder working against Madzai. Yoder driving in now. He's going to go to the bucket, kicks it out left wing side. Will reset up top with Wallach, and now Roden on the far side. Now Wallach driving in on the block, makes a man miss and puts it up. Jarrett Wallach, his first points of the night. Timeout called. Harrison Central will take it with him. It's here on WKLM.
If you're a motivated individual looking for employment, then Village Motors may have an opportunity for you to start a career. This is Deke Miller letting you know that Village Motors is now hiring technicians with various levels of experience, service advisors, salespeople, and we're also looking for help in our parts department. We offer competitive pay and benefits and a remarkable work environment. Contact Tom Porman at 674-8543 or email him at tporman@villagemotorsinc.com.
Denko Marketing of Millersburg reminds you that a properly working and maintained garage door is critical to safety. Door springs, bottom brackets, cables, and supports are under extreme tension and can cause serious injury if dealt with improperly. That's why your local garage door dealer is the one to trust. His professional expertise keeps your garage door working as it should and puts the job in the right hands. A safety and service tip from Denko Marketing of Millersburg. where the business at hand is the business of home.
Well, the Garaway student section got on the floor there. They took a nap at the beginning of the cha-cha slide in that timeout. It's 59-38 the lead for Garaway. Jake Sidle, Scott Mellor with you. Natalie Holbrook, our producer tonight. Mark Clark up top on the camera. Left wing side, here's Madzai. Madzai now going to look to hand this one off. No, keeps it himself. Almost put an elbow into a Pirate's face. Here's Elliott on the left wing for three. He'll miss that one. Rebound loose. Logan Yoder comes up with it and will bounce it over to Garber. Garber double teamed in the backcourt. He'll find Yoder, and Yoder will come across the timeline. And he'll bounce it up and tried to pass it down to Wallach. Ball's on the floor, and somehow Garber gets it back. Garber double team, now gets it down in the corner to Yoder, Logan Yoder, and underneath, wide open under the basket. In fact, he waited on someone to come guard him with Alexander Roden, and he still gets two. Across the timeline, Madzai drives in, now turns around. His shot is blocked, gets his own rebound, puts it back up for two. In the backcourt now, here comes Roden across the timeline. He'll find Logan Yoder and will reset. Roden has the ball knocked out of bounds. Bartley trying to find Roden. It'll stay with the Pirates. 3:40 to go in this one. It's going to be Alexander Roden looking to inbound this one. He'll get it into Wallach. Wallach dribbles around, finds Brady Roden on the far side. Brady Roden dribbles out, now drives in, kicks it left wing side. Drew Mullet takes a three, got it. We're going to take a timeout here. After that three, 64-40 the lead in favor of Garaway. A 30-second timeout. We'll be back on WKLM.
Are you covered? Hi, this is Larry Hobron from Hobron's Insurance Service in Millersburg and Sugar Creek. We don't believe in selling our customers the cheapest insurance coverage. We believe in selling you the right insurance coverage. At Hobron's Insurance Service, we won't sell you a minimum limits policy when you have a home or business to protect. We'll set you up a policy that offers you complete coverage for the long-term peace of mind. See our full list of services on our website at hobronsinsurance.com or call us at 674-9091 or 1-800-340-3767 for a complete insurance coverage quote.
Took a shot underneath the hoop there, and he'll have his own rebound. He stepped on the line, and that's going to bring in the reserves for Garaway as all the starters out. One heck of a game for the Garaway Pirates here, Scott. Raber going to bring this one up and crosses the timeline, and dribbling around now here is Reffenschneider. Now over to Gabe Amicone. Amicone comes near side again. And now we'll kick it down in the corner. Reifenschneider drives in, up off the glass to give him two. 3 minutes to go, 66-40. Elliott has it, he'll pull back, now reset. Here's a long three coming, and got it by Drosko. And now that'll bring in the 30-second timeout to bring in the reserves. It's going to be a two-pointer. And it was a two-pointer, 66-43. As now a timeout called, a substitution timeout, so we'll keep it right here. 66-43 here. As most of the starters coming out, we'll actually see Michael Keto check back in for Harrison Central. They'll bounce that one in under 3 minutes to play now. As Blaine Raber will bring this one up, he'll cross the timeline. Left wing side for Keyshawn Miller. Miller going to give this one up and now driving in and pulling back who's Reifenschneider. Reifenschneider now to Gabe Amicone. Amicone, right side, wants to drive in, kicks it out. Keyshawn Miller for three off the mark. Reifenschneider with the offensive board. He gets it down to Gabe Amicone. Gabe Amicone tried the, we'll call that an NBA behind the back pass. Just couldn't get it going. It'll be a turnover. We'll kick it down into the corner. Here's a three coming and off the mark. That time by Dan Odie. And the rebound going to be brought in by Keyshawn Miller. Gabe Amicone across the timeline now with 2 minutes and change to play, I should say, here in the fourth quarter. Miller going to be fouled. That'll send him to the charity stripe. He'll go shoot a 1-and-1. Picking up that foul, going to be Clayton Vermillion. 3 more subs coming in. Michael Keto's night is done, as well as Dan Odie. And that's curtain call for Clayton Vermillion. Under 2 to play here as we'll also see Gabe Amicone check out. And we're going to see Bronson Speedy check in for the first time tonight, as well as Wyatt Wallach and Bennett Wallach. Miller's attempt is up. He'll miss it. Rebound is going to be brought in up top by Wallach. Now over on the left wing to Bennett Wallach. Bennett Wallach might have the most interesting shoes on the floor, as that's going to send Wyatt Wallach to the charity stripe. Nick Fluharty got in there and got a little too close to him. So 1-and-1 now for Wallach, and that is, again, Wyatt Wallach. So Wyatt puts up the front end here. Misses it. Rebound going to be brought in by Ryan Arbaugh. We'll cross the timeline now, 1:40 to go. Move it down to Josiah Jones. Jones. His pass off the mark. That'll be another turnover. Turnover number 17. And we'll go the other way. Also checking in here, Chet Troyer. Left wing side. Here's a 3 coming just off the mark there by Bennett Wallach. The student section about to go crazy if he gets any points tonight, it sounds like. So we'll reset back up top here with Arbaugh. That's Reed Arbaugh. He'll give it up now. Josiah Jones drives in, puts it up, misses the shot. Offensive board and putback is good from Nick Fluharty. 1:12 to go in this one. We'll cross the timeline with Wallach. Bennett Wallach driving in, gives it up underneath to Chet Troyer. He can't get it to fall. And the rebound going to be brought in. We'll go the other way. Rebound was brought in by Nick Fluharty. Here's a 3 from Jones off the mark. Rebound brought in by Miller. He'll give it up to Bennett Wallach. Bennett Wallach stretch pass down low, up off the glass for 2 is going to be Bronson Speedy. 40 seconds to go now. 68-45 the lead for the Garaway Pirates. We'll cross the timeline down in the corner. Here's a 3 on its way. No good. Wallach with the rebound. The miss was by Reed Arbaugh. Taking it down underneath, trying to turn around there is Bronson Speedy. We'll get it down in the corner. Wyatt Wallach with 3. Off the mark. No good. Correction, that was Bennett Wallach for the 3 who missed it. 16 seconds to go now. We'll cross the timeline, driving in. Almost an illegal dribble there. As we'll kick it back out up top now. Here's Josiah Jones for 3 off the mark. Rebound brought in by Miller. And that's going to be the end of the ball game. Keyshawn Miller going to dribble this one out. The Pirates moving on by a final score of 68-45. We'll step aside and come back with our final numbers next here on WKLM.
When you support local contractors, you're supporting MRV Siding Supply. They work with many local contractors that sell their very highly rated Provia products. Look for local installers at the Home and Garden Show in the Cleveland IX Center, February 3rd through 12th, and the Amish Country Spring Home and Garden Show in the Malhope Event Center, March 2nd through 4th.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Having trouble with your farm equipment? Don't spend all your hard-earned money on buying new. Bring your equipment to Fisher Farm Service, located at 5327 Weller Road Northwest in New Philadelphia, and have their qualified technicians take a look at it. The technicians at Fisher Farm Service can fix your equipment and have it working as good as new. Their technicians specialize in tractors, combines, skid loaders, and balers. So the next time your farm equipment is not working to your standard, take it to Fisher Farm Service and get your equipment back to peak performance. Call Fisher Farm Service at 330-364-4449.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season. Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Are you still manually tracking your business credit card expenses? This is Pat Ryan, Payments and Card Services Manager for the Commercial and Savings Bank, and we now offer a solution to help. Together with Visa, the CSB Business Credit Card makes tracking easy by connecting to your expense management platform. With every transaction that is made, the data is passed to your system and the transactions are automatically categorized. So you can spend less time reviewing receipts and more time running your business. Call or text us at 800-654-9015 to learn more. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Commitment is part of who we are. Commitment to community, commitment to safe and reliable power, and commitment to zero contact. Hi, I'm Jim Stake, a lineman at Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. Daily we work around 7,200 volts of electricity. We have many reasons to restore power efficiently and return home safely. We are more than a hard hat and safety vest. We are fathers, brothers, and sons. Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, your local electric provider, powered by people.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They carry their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Have you experienced the difference of hometown independent pharmacy lately? If not, now is the perfect time to start. Premier Pharmacy inside Rhodey's IGA is now open and accepting new patients. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacies in Berlin and Millersburg, inviting you to come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. We want to be your teammate as you navigate the complex world of healthcare, offering you consistent, fast service and always being available to answer whatever questions you may have. Call us or stop in today. We will transfer all your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy so you don't have to worry about a thing. That's why we are Premier Pharmacy, your hometown independent pharmacy.
Finish Line Auto Body would like to announce that they have moved everything to one location. For your convenience, the former business office has now closed, and they will stay at their main central location at 5619 State Route 83 Millersburg. Remember, if you get into a collision, make your first call to Finish Line Auto Body, where they have experts in collision repair, and they'll even help with up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call at 674-1483.
If you've ever wanted to experience Buckeye Career Center's adult education, now is the time. Part-time courses beginning in March include automotive electrical, editing and Photoshop, and sewing. Don't forget about our adult education open house March 14th from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. Learn more about our 9 full-time programs, career enhancement options, apprenticeships, and the adult diploma program. The $50 application fee will be waived for those who attend. Call 330-339-2288 for more information about the March 14th adult education open house at Buckeye Career Center.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Newark, Orville, and Worcester, or online at HummelGRP.com.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit WayneDoor.com for a free quote today.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Back at Claymont again, the final score in this one, it was Garaway 68 and Harrison Central 45 as the Pirates are going to move on to the district championship game that'll be held on a neutral site. It was 19-7 after the first quarter of play. Garaway would outscore Harrison Central 22-14 in the second frame to take a 41-21 halftime advantage. It'll be 14-11 in the points column in the third frame. Garaway again leading in that one, taking a 55-32 third quarter lead, and they'd had 13 points compared to 12 by the Huskies in the final frame to take that final score 68-45. Leading the Huskies was Hayden Cassidy. He ended up with 12 points. He also had 3 boards. After that, 11 points from Brady Elliott and 10 points from Jace Madzai. 5 points from Jaden Drosko, and 2 each from Nick Fluharty and Clayton Vermillion. Madzai finished with 5 boards on the night. On the other side for the Garaway Pirates, leading the way for them, Drew Mullet. He had 16 points. Mullet was 4 of 8 from 3-point range. After that, it was 11 from Alex Roden, 10 from Brady Roden, 9 from Logan Yoder, 8 from Jensen Garber, 4 each from Blaine Rayburn, Gabe Amicone, and 2 each from Bronson Speedy, Jarrett Wallach, and Jackson Reifenschneider. So with those final team numbers now, here is Scott Mellor.
Thanks a lot, Jake. With Garaway moving to the district final, they come away with a 68-45 win over Harrison Central. From beyond the arc, the Garaway Pirates 10 of 22 for 45% on the evening, while Harrison Central was 5 of 9 for 56%. From 2-point range inside the arc and inside the paint, Garaway 13 of 22 for 59%, while Harrison Central was 12 of 35 for 37%. At the free throw line, Garaway was perfect all the way through 9 of 9, but then they ended up the night 12 of 18 from the charity stripe for 67%. Harrison Central went to the free throw line 9 times, hit 6 of those for 67%. In rebounding, Garaway had a slight edge over the Huskies, 29-28 in total rebounds on the evening, and in the second half, there were only 2 turnovers for Garaway for a total of 10 for 4 quarters, while Harrison Central had 17 turnovers in the for the game for all 4 quarters. They had 13 of those in the first half.
Our Subway player of the game receiving a complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. Going to go to Jensen Garber tonight. And Scott, he finished with 8 points, but he just had himself a night calling plays. He was taking over the point guard duties some. He had a great game defensively as well.
Yeah, and sometimes you look out there and, you'll see some of his teammates who are the ones that are, doing a lot of the scoring. But in his case, Jensen Garber tonight, he was pretty much perfect from the free throw line. His only 2-pointer that he put up, he put that through, and just took care of the ball. And that was one of the things that, when they got fast and furious there in that second quarter, he came in to spell a couple of the regular starters for Garaway. And that's one of the things going forward into further into this tournament, that, Garaway, if they can continue to take care of the ball, continue to hit free throws, which they did a great job of, especially in that first half tonight, and if they can, continue to be patient once they do get a lead, I think they're going to continue to make a surge as they head into this district final later this week, and then possibly on to the next step, which would be the regionals.
Well, they know who they're going to face. Malvern beat West Muskingum 69-60 in their district semifinal down in Indian Valley. So it's going to be the Hornets and the Pirates, and we kind of thought that was going to be it with the trip to Athens on the line.
Yeah, and you and I got to see Malvern, a very, very good team. They played Ridgewood last week, and it's two teams that I think are going to match up very, very well, both in different parts of the Indian Valley Conference and or the Inter Valley Conference, and it is one of those games that I think there's going to be a lot of people there. Or here, I guess, or I can't remember where we're going to play the district final. I believe it's
we don't know yet.
Yeah,
that'll be
think
announced
it's going
to later tonight and tomorrow.
Right. But having seen Malvern, now having seen Garaway for several times this season, I think it's going to be one of those games that people can put on their calendar, and I think it's going to be a full gym wherever it's played.
Highland also defeated Caldwell 53-46, so both our remaining area teams moving on the boys' side to their district finals games. I think that's going to just about do it for us tonight. Scott, any final thoughts on what we saw tonight?
Well, Garaway kind of came in here and took care of business. We were a little concerned at the outset of the first quarter. Sometimes this season when Garaway has faced teams that appeared to be a little bit bigger, a little bit taller, and maybe a little more athletic, from a size standpoint, they would struggle a little bit. But once they kind of got the nerves down, and they started to make that surge there in that late first quarter, and all of a sudden, they went on a 9, or actually it was a 13-2 run to close out that first quarter.
Well, that is going to just about do it for us. One more time, that final score, 68-45. A few thank yous to send out. First, of course, Scott, always great working with you. Followed me almost to the way down here until I pulled off to get some fuel before the game started. But always great to work with you. Can't wait till we get a chance to do that again.
Yep. Thank you, Jake.
Also, our producer tonight, Natalie Holbrook, who was so nervous that she wasn't going to do a good job tonight. Natalie, you did fantastic, so thank you for all the work you do with Claxon Communications and our video stream. Also, Mark Clark, our videographer up top there, he doing a great job, and Lydia Brady also producing on site tonight. So thank you all for the great job you guys do. That's going to do it for us. One more time, the final score in this one, Garaway 68, Harrison Central 45. For Scott Mellor, as well as Lydia Brady and Natalie Holbrook and Mark Clark, I'm Jake Sidle signing off, reminding you to stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you tomorrow here on WKLM. Have a great night, everyone.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.